Hello everybody, Andy here again. The other day I did a video about John Lennon's death, the day the music died, as a response to Ken RG. And some of the comments that I saw both on my video and on Ken's video as well, and some of the sort of little conversations that were going on, got me thinking about this whole thing about remembering, because I think I made a comment somewhere that we remember those events that affect us usually when we're young, especially when it's sort of musicians and that. It's the people that we grew up with. And I thought, great opportunity to get people to actually tell their stories. I've mentioned John Lennon, as did Ken, and other people did as well. But we all have our own memories of certain people, those deaths that affect us. Usually it's some sort of artist or something, a musical artist, or a film artist or something like that. One of those people that you grow up admiring, that you watch, you listen to, you love their music or whatever it is. And as I said, it has something that's here, something that gets you here. And when they die, usually at a younger age, we're not talking about someone who reaches the full potential of their life, should we say, and dies of natural causes. As sad as that may be, and we can all think of those people that we've mourned, who we've loved throughout our lives, it's the ones the lives that are cut short, especially in sort of tragic circumstances like the shootings, the car crashes, the drug overdoses, or whatever it might be. They're the ones that affect us, they're the ones that shock us, and they're the ones that, it's those moments that I know where I was when I heard about the death of so and so. So I've told my story about John Lennon, and I'd love to hear your stories about whoever it might be, whether it be from Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, the day the music died. Don McLean wrote that song about the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly sort of dying in that plane crash. And then we've had, obviously, Lennon, we've had George Harrison for that matter, and all those other deaths that you can think of, Elvis, Sid Vicious, Kurt Cobain, Michael Jackson, whatever it might be, whichever one has affected you in some sort of way, the way that the death of John Lennon affected me. Tell your story in a video, put it there, and because it's like a little snapshot, and it tells us, it reminds us about a little time in our life that is fairly unique. It's a shock, yes, but it has a profound impact on our lives for lots of different reasons, and that's what I'd love to hear. I can think of a couple of other videos that may well come out of this as well, because we think about artists, as I said, like that, but also we have those world events, those big earth-shattering events, whether it be the first man on the moon, which I recounted some years ago as well, about my experiences. For me, that was the world event that really took me, because at the age that I was, I said before that I remember John F. Kennedy's assassination. Obviously I lived through Robert Kennedy's assassination, Martin Luther King. I've lived through Tiananmen Square, 9/11, which is another big one, and that's one of those ones that everybody talks about, those where was I moments. So if you haven't got one of those sort of deaths, if you want to put it that way, one of those people that you love, that you admired, maybe it's one of those world shattering events, should we say, the 9/11s of this world, the fall of the Berlin Wall, whatever it might be, that they're the ones that you remember, and you can tell your story about where you were, how it affected you, and how it affected your life, and what was going on in your life at that moment. So there you go, there's a challenge to all of you. As I said, I've told my story on countless occasions about John Lennon and tend to do it every year. Now it's your turn. I'd love to hear your story, so get thinking and get remembering as well. So thanks for your time. I look forward to hearing from you in the future. Thank you. Goodbye.